Closed captioning for great taste is presented by Manitoba Canola Growers Association. Canola oil, local, healthy, good for you.
We're back with Ellen Pruden, Manitoba Canola Growers. This is the recipe I've been waiting for all day.
Oh, good. Well, we're here. We're going to do roasted beets, and beets are absolutely delicious. They're fabulous, and to roast them brings out that earthiness and the sweetness of them. So if you buy your beets that have the greens on them, they only last in your fridge about 2 to 3 days. Cut the greens off, clean them, saute them in a little bit of canola oil, salt and pepper. Delicious. Good to go.
The greens, you mean?
The greens,
yes.
Yeah. They're jam-packed with lots of great stuff. But for this recipe, we're just going to trim off the bottom and the top. And that's it, and make sure that they're clean. So we're going to do that, and we don't have to peel them or do anything.
Just a bit of a wash, trim both ends.
Yep, and then we're going to drizzle our canola oil onto it, so it gives them just a nice coating, because a little bit of fat and your vegetables go a long way. It helps to do the absorb the fat-soluble vitamins. So, you know, it's a good thing to have. So we're just going to kind of rub them around, make sure everything's coated, and we're going to roast them in the oven, or of course you could do it on the barbecue. 350, it's going to take about 45 minutes or so.
Would you cover it with foil if you're doing it in the barbecue?
You can.
Yep.
So put them on.
This goes in the oven?
Yep, no salt, no pepper, just all ready to go. And then part of this recipe, it's lots of flavors. We're doing local products. We have some wonderful sunflower seeds that we're just going to give a nice toasting to. So you want to watch them. Again, you really want to use your nose and smell.
The magic oven has just,
the
enough,
beets.
we put 4 in, 5 came out. It's just, I love that oven.
It's the same. The beets look fabulous. So we're going to let them rest for a second. I'm going to make the dressing. And if you can watch the nuts or beautiful sunflower seeds, and listen, smell for them, and just keep them moving. So it's a dry pan that's hot, and just keep them moving around a little bit.
The key is to keep smelling them. Is that right? I've never.
You know, I use my nose for all cooking because I think you're going to get that flavor and you're going to get that smell that's going to happen before it changes. Because you want them, because they bring out so many great flavors when you toast them. So you can see a couple are starting to turn a nice brown, and then that's all they're essential.
Okay.
So we have some. A little vinegar that we're going to add in. Again, we're doing honey, nice local honey. So we'll have some honey. We're going to just make a really simple dressing. Lemon zest. So again, use your rasp and get the lemon zest. And when you have a lemon, you know, do it all. Put them in little containers or little saran wrap, and then put it in the freezer and put it in all your dressings. It's going to be delicious.
Yeah.
Some fresh lemon. I squeeze it through my hand so to collect any seeds.
Yeah.
And it's always nice to use fresh lemon. Did I get one?
No, you're professional. No.
And then again, a little Dijon mustard. So there we go. We're just going to blend all those flavors together. So these dressings are so simple, so delicious. We don't have to worry about adding salt and pepper to anything. Of course, a little fresh ground pepper at the end would be delicious.
Now the Dijon you used was just the plain, not the granulated.
No, but you could if you like that, yeah. And, you know, we're just making enough dressing for the one salad. So one great little trick is that if you take your canola oil and you keep it in your fridge, it stays free running. It's not going to seize up because it's so low in saturated fat. So that's a really cool thing. But it helps to have cold oil when you're making a dressing because it emulsifies really nicely.
Oh,
so you want to go nice and slow. Bring it in, and it's just going to emulsify just beautifully together.
Now, the canola oil you have at home, do you have some in a cupboard as well as some in the fridge then?
Yeah, I do. So then in a cool, dark place is the best place to keep your oil, and that it should, you know, for 6 months that you want to keep it. So just nice and light, and that's going to blend together. And of course, you can make this in a mason jar or anything that you can give a little shake, give it a whisk before you're doing it, and we're, you know, slowly adding in about 2 tablespoons. So we have our beets. One way to clean them off is that you just take and you're just going to rub off the skins, and then you don't have to worry about peeling, keeping your hands clean, and that's it. So we're going to add in our nuts. Let's add in our nuts. We have some feta cheese, our nuts, a delicious apple. Let's add that all into our salad.
Right in here now?
Yep.
Okay.
And then I like to dress the salad at the end. Sure.
Okay.
And we're going to give a toss, add in our fresh apples. We're going to cut up our beets and add them in, and then of course everyone can add their own dressing in at the end.
Okay.
And that's it.
And we'll do that in just a bit.
Great Tastes of Manitoba is presented by Manitoba Liquor Marts. Great Taste is sponsored by Manitoba Agriculture, Food and Rural Initiatives. Feed your healthy lifestyle with Manitoba Foods. Sobeys. For great meal ideas and ingredients, just add Sobeys. Granny's Poultry Farmers Cooperative. Great taste, healthy living. Great Taste is produced in cooperation with Manitoba Agriculture, Food and Rural Initiatives. Promotional consideration is provided by the Winnipeg Free Press. We're there for you. Great Tastes is produced by Hummer Productions.